Good afternoon, everyone. It's Farmer Ben speaking. Let me just see if I can get my GoPro to work here. Let's see what I can do. 2 seconds, guys. There we go. Right, okay. We are late, but we are live from Edinburgh. Now, it is a tour of Edinburgh, and we're going to Waverley right now. Let's see what this guy's doing. We're going to Waverley Station because that's where we get on our bus. Right, me and this guy are going for it. So, let's go. Our GoPro is having a disaster out the front of her. The bracket's not working, of course. The only time that it's not worked is when we're streaming in Edinburgh. So welcome everyone. Thank you for all the shares and the likes in the stream coming through. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to this live, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite stressful getting here. We got off in Princess Street, so that was quite handy. Now, if memory serves me right, to get down to Waverley, I need to go right down this way, right down to the bottom of this street, and we're looking for the bridge. And on the bridge is where we're getting I feel like I'm doing Martin Brundle's grid walk here. Because on the bridge we are getting onto hopefully an open top bus, and I'm in such a rush because we're on the verge of missing it. I think we've got about 10 minutes until the last one takes off. If we don't get it, it's fine. It's all good. We'll go a wander. We'll go up to the castle. We'll see what's what if we don't get it. But I'm hoping that we will. So I need to get on Waverley Bridge. That's where we're aiming for. So let's go. Nicky Hater, thank you for the super chat. I know lots of people have been looking forward to it. Where's the Piper? The Piper's over here somewhere. There he is in the corner. Right, I've got Claire on hand in the background. She is telling me where I'm needing to go. Here's Piper. Right. Look at the buildings. Unreal. Edinburgh is absolutely outstanding. The most beautiful place I think I've ever been. Been to Edinburgh loads of times, by no means an Edinburgh connoisseur at all. But there's their setting up for the tattoo up there right by the castle. That's where the Edinburgh tattoo is. Right, Waverley Bridge should be down here, I think. Now we may get lost a few times along the way, but that's all part of the experience. I think it's down here. Feel free to give me some guidance in the comments. Okay. Debbie saying hi everyone. Hi Debbie. Thanks for joining us. Got my GoPro working at the moment. Lee Somerville, thank you for the super chat. Caroline, thank you for the super chat. Got my notification main, thanks for all of this, Ben. You're welcome. Glad to bring it to you. Just soak in some of the architecture and things round about while I'm wandering. I'm trying to do a lot of things at the same time on this one, so I am right where I'm wanting to go. And like I say, we're in a bit of a rush because we're going to miss it. It took a lot longer to get from the show to here than I was expecting. I thought maybe 20 minutes. It's took me over an hour. So hence why we're just slightly late for the live. So I am not going to go around and start saying this is this building and this is this building because I do not have a clue. So, in the spirit of transparency, do feel free to give everyone a wee tour if you know which buildings are which. Flying along here, making good progress, bobbing and weaving around everyone. This guy's on a skateboard, you wouldn't get that in Dumfries Town Centre. Imagine how cool you have to be to just fly around on a skateboard. Pretty cool. Tracy Morell, thank you for the super chat. Says hello from Bracknell, Berkshire. Thank you for taking us all to Edinburgh. You are welcome. Never done a live like this before, but pretty cool, I will say. Wouldn't be till it's gone without some drama. Oh, you're not joking. Forgot the head collars. He's going to bring them up tomorrow. I'm also doing a stream live from the show later. Probably be on Facebook. Going to stream live from the show, getting Buddy and Willow out for a wander when I get back. Because we have had a disaster with Buddy on the Traveller. Nothing major to worry about, but in terms of the show, big issue. In fact, his chances could potentially be ruined. I'm following this guy. This guy's pretty cool. I'm following him. But I'll fill in. Look at him. Look how cool he is. There. That's what we want to get on. That thing right there. Right, I need to go over. That big red orange bus. Oh, it's not even stopped. Right, I need to go and see those guys. That's who I need to go and see. Right, bus tours. Where's everyone crossing here? We're just going wherever. Right, here we go. Looking for a guy in orange. Looking for a guy in orange. I hope that's not. Oh, here's one. Right, bus tour. That's what we're wanting to go on. Right up the top of there, will do. Thank you. Where are you heading? Are you done? Ah, this is my man. This is who I'm looking for. Right, we'll wait our turn here. He's giving his pitch to someone. I'm going to be the easiest sell in the world here. Like, they're not going to have to sell this to me. I'm just like, get me on a bus. And flying about. Of course, flying about. Never always like, never got loads of time. Never. Wee dog. Always appreciate a good dog photo shoot. Carol's watching from New Zealand. Hi, Carol. Thanks for all the shares. Nearly 1,600 people watching. Amazing. That's one. Right, I've got a friend here. Right, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're not too late, I don't think. Scott's Balmoral Hotel. There's a Balmoral Hotel, he just said. What's this one, guys? Excuse my ignorance here. Hi, how you doing?
Alright.
Am I too late to get on a...
No, you got so what's the time? 5:30?
Yeah.
Our last tour, say tour 6:40. Our last Britannia tour that will go round is 6 o'clock.
I want to do the Old Town tour.
Old Town tour 6:40.
Right, okay.
Yep, so it's
Did you just say to them where to go? Just up there?
straight up there. I can get you a ticket now if you like.
Okay, let's do that.
Yep, £16.
Thank you.
Transport. So yeah, so after 5 o'clock the buses come every 20 minutes.
Okay.
So if you're gonna come off, the next one will be in 20 minutes. And the last loop from number 1 is at 6:40.
Okay,
Yep, so,
all good.
Yeah. And then
So tell me again where to go. Buy Balmoral Hotel and then...
keep walking, just
Thank you.
Just
Yeah, just show me. Nearly walked in on there. Yeah, I'm here.
Balmoral Hotel.
Yeah.
Past Balmoral Hotel.
Yeah, got you.
Cross some lights.
Cross some lights.
And you just keep walking straight, and then you walk up a low hill. See when you're at the bottom hill, you can just see the tour buses. Like,
Is it down near where the theatre is?
it's not. I don't think theatre.
Is the theatre not down to the left hand side here, no?
Oh no. Theatre, you carved around the road.
Yeah, don't do that, just
don't
go
do that,
straight.
Just
Alright, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go straight. See
Brilliant.
when you get halfway there, you'll see tour buses, and it's very obvious. So just go straight.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I've got 1,700 people watching. Do you want to say welcome to Edinburgh?
Oh yeah. I'll go to the front.
Yeah, no, cut the there. We'll spin it around.
What's happening? Welcome to Edinburgh.
Yeah,
Nice.
love it. Thanks.
Right.
Give me some. See you later. Okay, that was cool. Keep heading straight over the road. Is everyone still on me? Right, should I... How's the sound, everyone? Do you want me to put a mic on? Apparently I had more time is what I thought, which is good. I'm actually... You should see the way I'm holding the bracket just now. I'll take a picture and put it in the supporters group on Facebook. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have some sort of cramp later on, for sure. Because I try and keep my GoPro up. See, the problem is it keeps flopping down. I want to have a good video for putting on catch up for everyone to see all the highlights. Right, point more things out, everyone. Balmoral Hotel, look at it. Can't afford to stay there, but we can walk by it and look in. Try and get a piper somewhere. Try and find a piper as well. The sound is fabulous, amazing. That's what I like to hear. Right, I've got this. It looks well worn. I don't know where he's pulled that from, but it looks well worn. But do you know what? We're going to take it. Shout out to that guy. He was cool. He was cool. I also feel like I've been moderately to badly sunburnt today, even though it's not been that warm. When I got on the bus, oh my goodness. Boiling. Right, Britannia tour. I don't think we wanted to go on that one. Claire said that I wanted to go on number 1. Tour number 1, the Old Town. That's what I wanted to go on. Right. Paid £16 at Bright Bus Tours. What is it notifying me on my phone here? Right, here we go. Somehow I got an Edinburgh bus tour guy actually lost in Edinburgh. Did I go by the theatre? The theatre? What theatre is around there? Like, guy, there's a theatre just down here. Right, here's the monument, everyone. I want to learn tonight as well. Right, Balmoral Hotel. There we go. Tell me. Jerry McCree, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Head to the castle for a piper. We're heading to the castle for sure. This man is extremely smart. Looking very smart. I think we could probably just done a stream there watching all the rich people go into that hotel, couldn't we? Kind of wanted to say hello to that guy, but then I was like, "Are you a guest?" I thought he'd be like, "Are you a guest here?" And no. Wellington. General Register House. Is that what that is? Oh yeah. National Register of Scotland. You're thinking of the Playhouse of Vontaze. Yes, I am. Playhouse is down there. Yeah, that's the General Register House, apparently. Julian McLeod, thank you for the super chat. Right, I'm not paying attention. Stop before I get run over here. Let's leave the GoPro on. I could do a bottle of water as well, as the next thing. But I'm also very conscious. Oh, there's my... Here it comes. Here's the bus. I'm also very conscious of toilet breaks. So might just have to go with the old hold on till we get off. Right, I'm going to the crowd. Go with the crowd, you can't go wrong. We're not going to hit everyone, are they? I don't think. Right, so you said we had loads, so their website is different to what I was thinking. Right, I'm stopping for a second to catch my breath. Also have a look at the Wellington Monument here. Tourist prices for Scottish water. I know. It's going to be brutal. This is awesome. This is the only way I'll see Scotland, I think. Thank you so much. Yes, it is. This is actually the Apple store down here. At the bottom, it's a beautiful building, but I know that the Apple store's down the bottom. I don't know what they're doing to it, but it looks like a humongous amount of scaffolding. Right, I think if we head up there and turn right, we're going to get to the Royal Mile, but we're going to do that later on. So we might be on for a bit of a stream tonight. This bridge has been closed ever since I ever remember. They're always doing something to it. So we'll go up there, turn left and right, that's up the Royal Mile. That'll take us up to the castle. What time did he say that our bus goes to? Am I being too cheeky and thinking that we could get there, we could go and do that before we get on the bus? Claire, text me. Have I go to the bus or should I stay here? Tell me in my ear. What's the votes here? You're on Princess Street. Oh yeah, no, I'm on Princess Street. That's where I got off the bus. I wanted to get off on Princess Street because I knew where I was going after Waverley from there. Look at the architecture though. Isn't it stunning? 6:40. 6:40 he said. Get in the bus, get in the bus. Stay, bus. No man, just get on the bus. Okay, I'll go and get the bus. I'll take the popular vote. I'm too polite for the city, I think. People just walk into you and won't move on. I'm, oh, sorry, small town boy. Okay, St James's Quarter, this is all new round about here. Look at the fancy architecture. Very fitting of Edinburgh. And see, after that that ages a wee bit, it's going to look exactly like all these buildings here, isn't it? Could get a drink in there. Could do a wee something to wet the palate. Okay, now Edinburgh is insanely busy, as you may notice, but it's kind of always like that. Oh, here we go. There's all my bus now. I'm gonna go and grab a drink, I think. I don't want to lose signal though. I'm gonna go and grab a drink. Going for it. Going for it. Even a wee something fizzy just to quench the thirst. Look at all the buses lined up along. Whoa, I nearly got hit by a car. Claire, if you're watching, look away. Right, if I mind right, there is plenty of little eateries round about here. I'm down this road. Now I am in time for the bus now, so it's going to make me want to be late for it. It's just something that I have in my head. I don't know why, but I can never just go and just be on time for something and wait. So I know that I've got till 6:40. So I need to get a wee drink and then I'm going to head on. Take our time. There's no rush. A bit like central London and Dublin. Yeah. Central London, I have to say, is stunningly beautiful as well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, please do not forget to do that. Yeah, so forgot a few things on the way up here, but we're all good. We're all in and settled. We got a stable right next to Graham. I'll fill everyone in on this later on. We got a stable right next to Graham because the guy recognised us from Dulscone. Or are you from Dulscone? And then the girl that was with him, the younger girl, was a fan of the stream. And then it all ended up he was trying to embarrass her, and I kind of felt a little bit embarrassed for her. And yeah, just I bet that guy's. Oh, wait a minute. He gave me a ticket, didn't he? Where did I put that ticket? Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this at some stage, but I don't think it's for now. Right, I think if I go down here and turn left, then there's little food trucks and stuff. Now, are they open at this stage? I don't want to go into St James Centre because it's a high chance of me losing signal down there. So we're going to go a wee wander down here. Going for it. Okay, I've not even checked in my hotel yet. Not even like remotely checked. Whoops. GoPro fell over. Not even got anywhere near the hotel yet. But also sold Cammy my hotel room for Saturday night. Now he's never going to give me the money for it, but I'm counting it as a win. This is how the negotiations went. I'm not even joking, it was really funny, okay? He goes, I'd phoned Iona the other day, who works for Cammy. That's who we've done the podcast with. By the way, if you haven't watched it, you check out our podcast on Fed by Farmers. I went on to Fed by Farmers podcast with Cammy and Iona, who's his co-host, and I seen her at the show wandering around, so I went and said hello. And yeah, if we turn left up here, I believe we're all good. And yeah, I went in to see Cammy, and he said, "Oh, here." Went around the back of the, because he gets hassled all the time, or not hassled, but he gets asked for pictures and has to talk to people all the time at the show. So we went around the back into his wee store bit, and he says, "Listen, what a disaster I've had. I got a flat." So I'd phoned Iona to say I've got this hotel room. She says, "Don't worry, Cammy's got a flat. It's alright, he's picked up a flat." And he said, "It's all good, I've got it sorted for the weekend." So I was like, "That's fine, we can't use the Saturday night anyway, it's just a double room, we're all heading home before the Saturday night." And he goes, shouts me into the back office, and he goes, "Listen, what a disaster I've had. I'm actually staying in a crack den." He's like, "I need to get out of there." So I've been scrounging hotel rooms. I said, "Oh, I've got a hotel room for sale." Amazing, I've got a Thursday and Friday night, I just need a Saturday. I was like, funnily enough, I have a Saturday. So apparently there's yelling and shouting and partying until 4:45 this morning in his hotel room. It was so funny. So this is how the negotiations go. Oh, I can see all the reactions from the bottom. Awesome. Right, this is how the negotiations go. He said, how much is it? I said, I paid £200 for it, but I'll take 150. Aye, sounds good, 100 will be fine. That was it. I was like, all right. The thing is, if you'd said a tenner, it would be irrelevant because, again, I'll never see the money for it. Just have to write it off as a business expense. Oh, it was so funny when he was describing what was going on. Right, okay, over here to the left, that was the longest time it's ever taken anyone to cross a road ever. Which is wee Fiat 500's pulling in here. You stopping there, sir? I'll follow in this guy. Yeah, he's going for it, he's confident, he's all good. No one's coming this way, we've got a green man there. Even the layout of Edinburgh is just amazing, isn't it? All kind of very much on a hill, but it all sits out perfectly. Okay, it was... I see everyone laughing, it was so funny when he was telling me what was going on. He's kind of the same as me, has a disaster more or less everywhere he goes. I'm also wearing what appears to be, I keep seeing myself in a window, see this there? People are going to think, what, so it looks like my t-shirt's really low and I've got tiny wee fat legs. I'm kind of feeling a bit self-conscious in it. Anyway, I think it's the way that my rucksack's sitting. What was I saying there? Yeah, people are going to be looking at me like he's crazy talking away and laughing away at the stream myself, completely by myself. Right, we're heading soon for it's a little longer is what I anticipated here. And I might have got ever so slightly lost. I feel like it was up here though. There's the theatre's just down here somewhere. Or is that it in there? That might be it in there. Ah, up here. Is where I thought there was, oh, there is as well. There is as well. Sicilian street food. Here we go. That has to sell a drink. Hi. Hello. Can I get a couple of drinks, please?
Yes, of course.
Have you got any water?
Yes, we do.
Bottle of water and a can of Diet Coke, please. In fact, an iron brew, why not?
So water and iron brew?
Yeah, water and iron brew, please, yeah.
Water and iron brew, $3.50 when you're ready.
Thank you.
Lovely, there you are.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. Let's go. Honestly, it was so hilarious when he was telling me where he'd ended up. He said he was terrified the whole night. There was people shouting right outside his door at 4:45 this morning. So funny. Anyway, right, crack on. Got the iron brew, we're good to go. Got a green light here. This is one of the buses that I was on. It looked like that. Sitting right up in the top. Thought I was never going to get here. Thought I was driving to Glasgow, never mind into the centre of Edinburgh. And look how spotlessly, can I just say as well, look how spotlessly clean Edinburgh is. Ben Arnson, thanks so much for the €22 super chat. Hi Ben, just arrived home from work, over 30 years since I've been to Edinburgh. Well, can't say that again, because we're here right now. That was good navigation there. I'm going to go down and see this view. We're at the Omni Centre now. We're going to go down and see the view and then we're going back up to the bus, I promise we are. There's another wee sightseeing bus over there, but I don't think it lasts as long. Right, let me get some sort of, take on some fluids. Don't know what the giraffes are made of, can anyone, I can't even see Lion King here actually, I don't know if that's what it's about. Why is the giraffes there, does anyone know? There's a lot of Americans here. I heard lots and lots of Americans. I heard one on the bus. And just because the accent, Edinburgh is really hard to say. It rolls off our tongue, really hard for Americans to say. So if you're American, I bet you're very tempted to say Edinburgh. Said I've just got here in Edinburgh. And then I heard a Scotsman pipe up from the background. It's Edinburgh. Right, let's have a wee look over here. Look at that for a view. Alien Drowsy says the Gothic building on the left is where my daughter's getting married. Oh yeah? Fancy. Fancy Aileen. That's pretty awesome. That's going to be some do. I don't think I'd know enough people to fill that church with guests. Usually a lot of Americans and Japanese in Edinburgh. Did you hear me peep at you? Oh no, I didn't actually, Cheryl. I seen it on the supporters group that you said. I'm Finnish and always said Edinburgh. Edinburgh or Edinburgh? I feel like Finnish should be okay at saying Edinburgh though. There's the playhouse, obviously. There's the theatre right there. That's where I've seen the giraffes. Giraffes? I mean, Lion King. Hi Ben, really interesting. Thank you, Jenna. I'm just having a minute to have a wee drink here and catch some fluids before we head on. Look at that for a facade. Right, okay, 6:40 you said, didn't we? Right, let's go. Before I miss it. Imagine I missed it, I would be so annoyed. Right, off we head. I've got a wee bottle of water in my back pocket. I've got a half can of Iron Brew now. We're ready to rock and roll. And I've got 2,300 of my friends with me. Pack out this bus. There's me heading across. There's my legs. A wee kick there. A wee bit of flair. And if you're a fan of shopping, there's John Lewis. Oh wait, is that what Gothic built? That's more Gothic, isn't it? Not that one. Dawn says had to do some searching to find out how to get on chat. But hi from Texas. Hi Dawn. Great to have you here. Country boy like you stands out. Watch your Edinburgh. Hey, I don't know. There's a lot of country boys in Edinburgh just now. Wallet's in the front pocket though. Is it? Yeah, it is. Wallet's in the front pocket, phone's in the front pocket. The only thing that I was worried about is all the camera gear and mics and batteries and gimbals and things that I'm carrying with me. I always want to keep them on me all the time. A lot of money's worth of equipment on my back. So if you are some sort of thief in Edinburgh, please tune out. So you don't know where I am. Right, okay. How do we get up? Am I turning left here? Where did I come down? I came... no, I must have came right up the top. Have I walked all the way down here? I don't know if I've got maybe I'll walk all the way back up that hill again. I've been walking all day. Okay. Now we're going up where that white bus just came from, right at the top. Goodness sake. Something was smelling pretty funky there. I wonder if I see anyone with any Dulscone merch on. High chance. Apart from me. Right. Switching hands, my hand's broken. Okay, let's continue on. 6:40. Jennifer says you aren't at a place in Edinburgh, you're a true Scotsman. Hey, I don't feel like a place here. Someone else said it. Nope, Ben. I love the city. I always love a city break. Me and Claire have been on loads of them. Fantastic. I've got a bit of a sweat on, let me tell you though. It's a few thousand steps we've walked since we've been live. Girl head's a good pacer. Yeah. Melly says, want to say thanks for selling those Navy Winnie t-shirts. You're welcome. Delighted to be able to do it. Going to Edinburgh one day next week on our Locks and Glens trip, then for a few days in September when we visit the farm as well. Look forward to it. Jill, thank you for the super chat. Jill Price, loving the tour. Thank you, Jill. If there's anything you'd like to see, do let me know. We're going to go to the Royal Mile later on. We'll find a piper at the castle for sure. And we'll give him a wee tip from the Dulsconis. Elizabeth says, who's with you? No one. It's a solo trip. Solo. Carl Don, thank you for the £10 super chat. Yep, right to the end of Princess Street past Scott's Monument. Got you. Right, I need to stop and hike up my trousers here. Apologies for too much information, but that's the state of play that we're at. I'm in a bit of a mess here. My trousers are falling down and my rucksack's pulling my t-shirt up. Right. Scotty says, Claire's lying down in a dark room. I've been stressing her out in my organisation for this trip, let me tell you. Oh, I've drunk that iron brew too quick. Eric says, thanks for showing us around. Ben sent a super chat. Thank you, Erica. You're welcome, by the way. Happy to do it. Check out his phone thing for his bike. Graham says to me earlier, right, how's this for laid back? Just, he's brought his dad's e-bike for me this year. I had well documented problems with his bike seat last year and some blisters on a sensitive area. But he brought his dad's e-bike for me this year. And he said, just take my e-bike in Edinburgh. I was like, absolutely not, I don't have a helmet. Well, I wasn't worried about a helmet. I wasn't thinking you'd need a helmet. I was like, cycling about the middle of Edinburgh, of course you need a helmet. Anyway, I said, keep your bike, I just tie it up. I was like, it's not the bike shack at the back of the high school. In the middle of Edinburgh, where are we going to tie a bike up? What's the average height there? What a random question. That is definitely the most random question I've ever seen in my life. I need to find this receipt because I'm pretty certain I've lost it. Thanks for taking the mind off the England match. Stop laughing. Good luck with the show. What's happened in the England match? Let me check. Where am I getting on? These orange guys here. What on earth? Fiji said, yes, Ben, free roaming in Edinburgh. And Claire said, this in the family chat, how lost is he going to get? Listen to him pretending he blends into the city. You're a country and you look country in it. Nope. I will not have that. There's Edinburgh Waverley Station down there. You can see it. Will not have that. Oh, here's my guy with it. Here's a guy with it. So, there's more Americans here than Scottish people, I think. It's not a bad thing at all, it's just that that's an observation.
What up?
Right, I need to find this receipt. Do you think that's it? I'm going to be so embarrassed if that's it. That is actually it. That is how I stored away my ticket. Okay, we're here. Right. No, we're not on Britannia tour.
Oh, hello. You're back.
How are you doing?
Not too bad, yep.
I've found this.
You found this?
Where am I going?
Side tour?
Amazing.
I think it's the one in the back.
Yep.
I think this guy
Excellent.
wants to be on your Instagram live.
Yeah, YouTube live.
Yeah.
I don't do lives.
You don't do
Well,
live.
you know what I could do?
Do you do recorded video?
I could record you doing a video.
No. You say you don't do lives, so do you do normal videos or not? No, not videos at all.
No,
Okay.
not me.
That's all
You
good.
need to be in front of a screen. This guy is comedy gold.
Yeah?
You see this bus right here? This is the bus. This is what you need right here.
Well, the orange one.
No, not just the orange one. You need.
I've got my ticket.
You need the package. You need the boat tour. See this guy right here? It's a boat, and there's a pub on the boat, so you can get pissed.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. There is 2,400 people watching at the minute.
They want to get pissed. on the boat
Language. No boat, thanks. I'm going to head on the bus.
Have a bright orange day.
Thank you. You too. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Comedy gold. Right. Hello.
City tour. That's the one. On you go.
Are we Old Town?
We'll be going in. We'll be going in about 3 minutes.
Oh, amazing. Is this going to Old Town, yeah?
Yes. Aye. City tour here.
You sure?
Aye. The new town's in Britannia.
No, I don't want to.
I'm definitely not going to Britannia.
You're not going to the Britannia. Okay, good.
You
Good.
see the sea. I've taken a wrong turn.
Okay. Right. Okay. I was so stressful there. I did not have any control of what was happening. I did not like it. Right, okay, we're on the tour. We're on the bus. It's all good. What's this thing here? Earphones. To hang with that. Oh, he's got orange earphones. Where did they get them? I should get a set of them. Did they give me earphones? Because I could have plugged one in and told you where we were. Didn't understand what the man was saying. Good. No, I can't go in the front. Cause someone's saying go in the front. Can't go in the front. I need to go and get a set of earphones so that I can tell you where we are. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to have a Scooby. I've clearly missed something here. My GoPro's watch is pointing to the sky. There they are. Oh, sorry. I'll grab them. Sorry, guys. Right in the way of everything here. Don't lose my seat. Don't lose my seat. Don't lose my seat. Don't take my seat. I go at the front. Right. Okay, we're all good. This is chaos. This is actually chaos. Okay. I do like my friend who sold me the ticket though. I like him. He's a nice guy. Another guy, meh, he's not for lives. He says I don't do live videos, which I thought was really weird. So that's why I was like, do you do normal videos? Like, have you got a channel or something? Oh, right, GoPro, calm down. There. Take a breath. El Criddle says, we are golden. Now I've got my earphones here. Have you lost Claire? Claire's not coming up till tomorrow night. Claire could not keep up with the pace that we're going just now with Florence. Going too fast. Right. Okay. And we're off. Loving this live. Great to hear everyone's enjoying the live. Jean Marie, thank you for the $28 super chat. Thanks for all the support tonight, guys. There's loads of it coming through. Thanks so much. Tried to read as many as I could. Right, they are talking to me. This is the home of the video game Grand Theft Auto, they said. And J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. Edinburgh is the home to. It's going to be really difficult for to try and relay what's in my ear to you guys. Just waiting here to. I've got things going on in my ear. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. So, last thing they said was something about Outlander. This is Sir Arthur Wellesley, apparently, sitting astride his famous horse, Copenhagen. Originally meant for Buckingham Palace. Who would have known? Off we go, along Princess Street. There's Balmoral Hotel again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit that wee that wee bell button. Hit the wee bell button. I'll be notified whenever we go live. Pete, thanks for the £20 super chat. Thanks so much. Nice journey, thank you. Balmoral Hotel on Princess Street, opened in 1902, by the way. It was at the Balmoral Hotel where J.K. Rowling finished her last book of the Harry Potter series in 2007. And there's now a J.K. Rowling suite. There's Jenner's. Oh, turning off Princess Street. Alan Barton, Marion Giesler, thank you so much for the super chats. I was going to tell someone about this here. I'll tell you when it comes. Kathy Hayes, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you, Farmer Ben, for doing this. You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Talking about new towns and Georgian styles just now. There's an Edinburgh Chihuahua cafe on Frederick Street apparently. Patty Me, thanks for the super chat. Loving the tour, Craig says. Good, Craig, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mary Ellen says, you must be starving, Ben. No, I actually had a burger and chips before I left the Highland show. I was well prepared. Right, number 2 on our maps, next stop. Let's see where we are. Give me this old tattered thing here. Let's see where we are. We're in St Andrew's Square at the minute. This couldn't work out any better, you know, when there's just not as many people on the bus. This is St Andrew's Square, named after the patron saint of Scotland, St Andrew, built in the 1790s. Up until the 1960s, this was the richest place in Europe. The central Central Gardens belong to the Royal Bank, and although they are privately owned, they are open to the public. So, to build this monument, this guy was the treasurer of the Navy. Second name was Dundas. I couldn't remember what his first one he said. But he embezzled money from every paycheck of every person in the Navy to build that monument. But he was acquitted by his good friends in the House of Lords. Classic politician, eh? Posted to Facebook too in Colorado, USA. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ben. Really enjoying this live. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Joanne. Christine, thank you for the super chat. Tatiana Schreckengost, what a great name. Thank you for the tour. You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Bear Hedgkin, thank you for the super chat as well. Thank you for a lovely evening around Edinburgh. It's a glorious evening. I've got my Winnie Zippy in the back in my bag here, but I'm not going to need it. It's boiling. Or it's not boiling, but it's very, very nice. Sir Walter Scott is the marble statue here. So Walter Scott was one of the most famous Scottish authors. He's one of the main reasons that tartan is so popular today. Down Princess Street. These gardens down to our left used to be a loch. Not a lake, look it up there. Check that out. I can't begin to describe how difficult it is to relay what I'm hearing in my ear to you guys while she's still talking. Trying my best. Hope you're still enjoying it. Oh, number 3 on our map. Where's our map went? We're at Usher Hall. The Episcopal Church. St John's Episcopal Church here. Built in 1817. It's the most amazing. What windows is it? What are they called? Stained glass windows depicting the life of Christ and his 12 disciples. This is the Waldorf Astoria Caledonian Hotel. This big red one here. Built in the early 1900s. It's a luxurious 5-star hotel. Tom Hanks has stayed here when he filmed the Da Vinci Code. Doing a great job, Ben, Debbie says. Thank you, Debbie. Is that where you're staying, Kim says? I'm staying in a travel lodge, Kim. Travel lodge. This is this small tower on the left. Served as a guardian to the graveyard to stop body snatchers. So a freshly dug up body from body snatch. There used to be body snatchers that go and dig up a freshly dug grave and take the body for surgeons to practice. Would fetch up to £12,000 in today's money for surgeons to practice. The Usher Hall that we just passed there was a charitable building built by a whiskey distiller. Very rich whiskey distiller. This is called Bread Street. And Fast and Furious 9 filmed here for 11 days, I think they said. Here's Birkenhair. Someone just mentioned Birkenhair. We're body snatchers. Oh, that's not a savoury establishment. There's Bread Street. John Cena leapt from a third floor window here apparently somewhere. Randomly. When you get to Grassmarket, this is where Al's Cousins has a stall on a Saturday. Yes, it is. Look, and everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, you know, every building has got a story, isn't it? It's just looking great. You know, it's got so much character. Number 5 in our maps, the next stop. Where are we? Grassmarket. Oh, we're in Grassmarket. This is the Grassmarket. Domestic grass-eating animals were sold here for 4 centuries until 1911. This is where agricultural business was transacted, apparently. The White Hart on the left-hand side is the oldest licensed premises in the city. There it is. It's very busy around here, isn't it? Trying to see if I can see around here and get another view. It's really difficult to film. Look how busy it is around there. Greyfriars Graveyard is coming up on the right. Its church dates back to the 1600s. Greyfriars stories traces back to 1209. Oh, do you know what? Too much information for me. It's talking about Francis of Assisi. Lost me. Too hard to relay. I think that's a ghost walk. I think this is where I came in the ghost walk actually. Round about here. Well, I done one years ago. There's a statue of Greyfriars Bobby coming up. Greyfriars Bobby. Look up the I'm just listening here. So Greyfriars Bobby is a dog whose owner was a policeman and sadly died when Bobby the dog was only 2 years old. And an astounding display of loyalty, he came to his grave every single day for the next 14 years and is now buried in the front of that Greyfriars Church. The buildings ahead of us are the central campus of Edinburgh University. Medical school down there. On the left's the former Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh, an old hospital. It's a development of upmarket houses and eateries now, apparently. It's still got all the old signs on the front of it. Very fancy, isn't it? This is George Heriot's Hospital, the rear elevation. Trying to relay messages here. I'll get there. Missed a wee bit there, I couldn't remember what it was. I was trying to listen to one bit and then it goes on to the next bit. It's so difficult, honestly. Right, number 6 on the map. We're at apparently. Let's see where we are. On the right of the bus are 2 red sandstone buildings. Lauriston Place. So this building here is concealing the original building at the back. It's terribly ugly, that one. So the building at the back is a copy of the L'École Militaire in Paris. Edinburgh College of Art, see what I said? I know where that is. I never heard them say anything about it. Oh no, I did. They were talking about artists a second ago. I don't know where that is. Sorry, I missed that bit. Oh no, that is the College of Art. Sorry. That big building's Edinburgh College of Art. So this building on the left hand side here, this red building here, is to do with the fire service. I didn't actually catch what it was, sorry. The traffic lights down the hill to the right is Westport, the original entry to the castle. It was built as part of the Flodden Wall in 1514 after the Scots defeat of the Battle of Flodden. Is Claire and Florence with you, Ben? No, they're not with me. Tomorrow afternoon they're coming up. Fire headquarters in Lauriston Place. Thank you, Georgina. How's the show going, Ben? Running smooth so far? Everything. I'll hopefully be doing a live on Facebook later on. A few little niggles here and there. But yeah, I'll explain all on Facebook Live later with Graham. And discuss what we're going to do, because we had a wee bit of a problem with Buddy and the show. One of the best lives ever, Ben. Thoroughly enjoying it. There we go, looking up to the castle. I'm glad you're enjoying it so much. Terry Haywood, thank you for the massive star. Super chat. To help you until you get stars back. Bless you, Terry, thank you. Number 8 in the man. Tramping on here. As we go up the hill, we have a remarkable view of the ancient rock, of which the castle almost organically grows, which is true. 345 million years ago, this is an active volcano spewing lava, apparently. I mean, who's going to ever get into that? The road we're travelling is cut into the castle lock in the middle of the 18th century. This is the Edinburgh tattoo up here. So that half circle there is the Half Moon Battery, it's called. Some of the window lintels on that building up there have the gold etching round about them, and that means it's the palace block. And in a small room up there, Mary Queen of Scots gave birth to her son. Castle is right up there, so we're going to hopefully go walk. So we're on the Royal Mile at the minute. I can hear a piper somewhere. I want to go and see a piper while I'm live, we'll see it. All the Edinburgh souvenirs in here, like tartan. Tartan down there, Heritage of Scotland, Old Edinburgh, heading up towards the castle up there. So this is stop for Edinburgh Castle. This is why a lot of people are getting off here, but we're going to come, when we get off the bus again, we're going to come a walk up here anyway. It's not that far. So we'll stay on just now and complete the bus tour. What did they say it lasted? What time did we get on here? Right, where did we go then? Where are we at? 9. I'm trying to see where we are here. Edinburgh Castle. We're here. St Giles Cathedral we're going to. Dynamic Earth, and we head round the... So we kind of hit this has been the really busy part here, around about here apparently, and then we'll just kind of cruise by the old town along here, the Holyrood Distillery, which will be good. See the Holyrood, where all the politicians gather. We'll go and see that. Newly built. Okay, we're stopped here. Let's read some comments. MD Will, thank you for the super chat. Hoping Muddy Buddy is good. I love bagpipes and think I can live vicariously through you. Absolutely, you do it. You do your thing. Harris for the Isle of Harris. Catherine says, what does that mean? Behind you to the right. Is it the Cathedral of St Giles? Yeah, St Giles Cathedral up there. That, I didn't even know that. That is where Queen Elizabeth lay in state in 2022, and it became the focal point of the world. So that building right there is where Queen Elizabeth lay after she passed away and before she went to London. And her coffin was paraded up the Royal Mile until it reached St Giles Cathedral. 33,000 people visited to pay their respects in 24 hours. And along the Royal Mile there was guns going off every 1 minute as she was as her coffin was carried up and lay in state in Giles Cathedral. That would have been, I mean, it's such a horrendous thing, and a kind of, not a sore spot, but everyone was very raw from it. I still think people are reeling from it, so it doesn't seem that long ago. But it's a horrible thing to have happened, but that would have been some sight to see, wouldn't it? All the streets lined and the pipes playing, the guns going off. Absolutely right that she had a send-off like that. The service that she gave her country was incomprehensible. Lara says, only just told about you being on a few minutes ago. It's okay, Lara. We're on a bus tour at the minute. Heather says her clan's Morrison. There you go. We don't have a clan. Best's an Irish name, so we don't have a clan. The name of this street is Lawn Market, the second of 5 streets that make up the Royal Mile. So we stand up, you can see down the Royal Mile here. Check that out. Oh, my legs are dead. Whoa! That was rough. There's your telephone boxes, everyone. The famous UK telephone boxes. I love all the pubs around here. They're so old, steeped in history. I've had a few nights out in Edinburgh. Very good. There's a piper over there. We'll go and see him later. Ben, where's Connor? It's coming up tomorrow. It's coming up tomorrow. On the right is the Edinburgh Central Lending Library. The collection includes almost 15 million printed items. I take it that's in the library. Augustine United Church in there, very much open, which is lovely, looking amazing. Right, number 9 the map we're at, guys. Let's have a look here. Number 9, Chambers Street. We're going to turn on to Chambers Street just now. Two of Edinburgh's 2 main museums. The Museum of Scotland, they're collectively known as. National Museum of Scotland here. Crown Office. Both museums offer free admission if you're in Edinburgh. Have a wee look at them. Museum of Scotland is next, apparently. Or is that it there? Or what's this one here? Is this a gallery? No, I think that's the National Museum of Scotland. And then this is... Edinburgh University Faculty of Law is down here. Look how many chimney pots are up there, like. That's when you know it's an old building. Every room had a fire. It's the court, Jackie said. Of course, the Crown Office. Very J.K. Rowling heavy on this tour. Apparently J.K. Rowling wrote the first of her best-selling book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Down here to the left-hand side, Nicholson's restaurant. It has a plaque saying that she wrote it. She wrote her book there. Oh, and that's interesting. But on the way to that cafe, she has to pass somewhere called Potter Row to get there. Is that how she came up with Harry Potter? Possibly. That's very interesting, isn't it? Linda, thanks for the $10 super chat. That's a busy wee street down there, isn't it? On the left we'll see Surgeons Hall. What are we looking at here? Don't know what one we're looking at here, folks. No. Oh, this is it, Surgeons Hall. They're just a bit early in my year. It's the world's oldest surgical organisation, apparently. Surgeons Hall Museums. Look at the nice gardens down there as well. I don't know about you, but I am thoroughly enjoying this. I think it's fantastic. That's where the bodies went, Jack says. You'll be right, yeah, it must be. Behind the buildings on the right, there's two large areas of greenery. Bruntsfield Links. It's where cattle were driven here to be fed and watered at a southern lock. It played a significant role in the bubonic plague in 1645. Look how old that chemist sign is, oh my goodness. Right, where is it? It must be down here somewhere, they're normally a bit early. That must be where it was down there. The Queen's Hall on the right hand side is an 800 capacity music venue. Looks like a church because it was a chapel. I can smell Chinese food, it's made me hungry. Okay, number 10 on the map. The map's getting further away every time the wind blows. It's got windy around there. Arthur's Seat's up there, the summit of that hill. Yeah, it resembles the Lion's Head. I can actually see that, yes, I can. Nelson's House up there to the right is the first British publishers to have an office in New York. The Holyrood Distillery is a 180-year-old building that has been thoughtfully redeveloped into a distillery around here somewhere. That's a police station. Have they stopped here to chuck me off? Lynn says, this is the bus tour we took when we visited and spent a week in Edinburgh last August. Good memories. Excellent. So the Holyrood Distillery is where? Have I missed it? I don't know, I must have missed that somewhere. Not like me to miss a distillery. Good old brick in that building. So cool. Places all over the world will be trying to theme their buildings like that and spending thousands doing it to make that kind of theming. Next stop's number 11 on the map. We're flying here. Deaconess Hospital on the right. There it is, right there. Church on the right is called Kirkfields. Church on the right is where Lord Darnley, Mary Queen of Scots' husband, came to his end. He was killed by an explosion of gunpowder and it blew him out of his window. Random, never heard of that before. Oh, it didn't kill him. He was found in the branches of a tree, strangled. Apparently Mary Queen of Scots wasn't getting on with him and she might have done something. Can you hear that? If I put that up to there. See if you could hear that. My map's blew away. Ahead is the city's Lowers Gate. It was a substantial structure with 3 stories plus a gate. Who's this guy? There's glass brick on the road apparently, which shows where it used to sit. The World's End pub in the corner. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Joanne Eltis, thank you for the super chat. All the best to you all and thank you for an amazing tour. You're welcome, Joanne. Thank you for tuning in. A blue Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Here's the Royal Mile sign along here in the World's End pub. Wouldn't be the worst thing to have a wee pint in there, would it? Suffer a pint in there. So Canongate is the 4th of the 5 streets that make up the Royal Mile. And we're heading down here. The building on the right is called Murray House. And it was leased by 1707 was leased by the Lord Chancellor of Scotland. Oh, there it is. It's now part of Edinburgh University and is a teacher university. And that's where J.K. Rowling went. Told you it was J.K. Rowling heavy. Awesome clock. Canongate Church is to our left coming up. It would be very interesting if Farmer Pete was with you, Anne says. I've been to so many of these bus tours throughout the world. They're the best way to see a city. Yeah, they are. I went to one in Dublin as well. It's fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Okay, the moo. Primary school. We're at the Palace of Holyrood House, the Royal Gallery, which will be that, and Holyrood, which will be down here. Scottish Parliament on the bus stop there. Canongate's where Zara Tindall was married. No way. Loving this tour, Ben. I love Edinburgh. Thanks for taking us along with you. Absolutely welcome. Love the distinctive brickwork. Did not see that anywhere down here in Cornwall. Our granite is lighter. Yeah, definitely. It's very distinguished all the way along Edinburgh. King's Gallery. Check that out. I'm gonna go around here. Here's Holyrood here. Oh, that's Holyrood. That was the first building of Holyrood. This is the Scottish Parliament right here. You'll see this on TV all the time. The King's Gallery. And then that is the Scottish Parliament. Stacey says USA, I love your channel. Hi Stacey. Hi USA. How cute is our wee house? So cool. Yeah, so that was Holyrood. That's the House of Parliament of Scotland. We're in Royal Park, gifted to the nation by Queen Elizabeth II. It's very busy around Edinburgh. My goodness, it's busy. There's my map making its way down the bus. Too embarrassed to go and get it. Parliament building's an eyesore. I do agree with you, Bonnie. I mean, it's quite cool the way that they've made it, but it's also an eyesore. It doesn't fit in with anything at all. Bert, thank you for the $20. Says thanks for the tour. Thank you, Bert. Cheryl, Luciana, thanks for the $20. Thank you, Farm Ben. I'm enjoying this. You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Holyrood is a carbuncle compared to all other lovely buildings. They don't design them like they used to, do they? So strange seeing the King's Gallery, only known it as a Queen's Gallery. That's really interesting, Diane. Did not know it was a Queen's Gallery. Obviously it makes sense now, but I didn't know if it's a historical thing, the King's Gallery, or whether it changes with the King or Queen at the time. This is dynamic earth round about here, apparently. That'll be in there, I would imagine. Arlen Fraser, thank you for the super chat. I hope Claire and Florence are with you and feeling better. They're not with me tonight, unfortunately. I'm missing them, but they'll be up tomorrow. Yeah, here's Holyrood. It does look horrendous. I mean, it looks really, really, really terrible. Do you have a typical Scottish dialect, Ben? I'd say I'm probably middle of the road with the Scottish accent. You can get a lot harsher Scottish accents than mine, and you can get a lot more posh Scottish accents than mine. For example, Edinburgh accent is extremely soft-spoken and quite posh, almost very well pronounced. It's a good accent. Glaswegian accent's quite harsh and very, very distinctive. But Dumfries is kind of middle of the road. Cammie's accent is hard. It is hard for other people, I know it. Yeah. And he's aware of that as well. Sorry, I've been talking away to you. I've completely... I think they're describing dynamic Earth. I've completely zoned out of what she was saying there. Barbara says, this is very, very interesting. You're doing a great job. Thank you for doing this. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Dundee's different. Dundee is different, yeah. Aberdeen's different as well. And then you get like Newton Stewart area, Stranraer. They're very different too. The islands, Highlands and Islands are very strange accents. Or not strange, but they're different. They're very different. Gainer Kirby, thanks for the super chat. Thank you, Ben, for the great tour. Really enjoying this. Excellent. Right, I'm going to focus on what she's saying. Can you do the Glasgow tour soon? Does Glasgow even have an open top tour? Someone will know. I am Doric Aberdonian, Lorna said. I have a Shetland Orkney accent. That's the one. No offence if I said strange there. It's just different. No offence if I said that. Mundaweegies. Yeah, Mundaweegies. Love Glaswegians. They have a tour in Glasgow. They do have a tour in Glasgow. The Invernessian accent is quite soft and unique. I'm trying to think what it's like off the top of my head. Tatiana, thank you for the super chat. And Ailey Gibb for the super chat as well. Glasgow tour is excellent too. I would love to go on a Glasgow tour. I just didn't recognise having a Glasgow open top bus tour. I said I was going to start listening to what she's saying. I forgot. Right. Focus, everyone. Focus. Ahead of us are a tower in Salisbury Crags. Crags, a Scottish word meaning the cliff face. And they were named after the Earl of Salisbury, who made several unwanted visits in the 14th century. And they were unwelcome because they were always accompanied by an invading army. They're telling a story here. Telling a story here that I can't possibly. It's about a blue garter and Earl Salisbury's wife, I think. There's the ghost bus. Yes, the ghost bus. How awesome's that? Look at it. Look at their curtains. It's so busy as well. Wow, it's busy. That is hilarious. Look how old it is. That's so cool. That'll be Holyrood Palace there. The ghost must be on that from a hen night. That would be funny on a hen night. Patty says, Ben, you're so knowledgeable. Patty, I have to say, I'm going to turn this round. I've got an earpiece in. I'm not, I have no knowledge, trust me. I'm trying to I'm trying to make out what's going on in my ear and pass it on to you guys. Right, the next stop's number 16 on the map. Could touch the top of that bridge if I really wanted to. I think we're nearly done. Because number 16, how many was there on the map? I can't remember. Can you see it under there? Oh no, where is it? I'll have to ask some people at the front to kick it back. I think it must be way down there.
Where did it go?
Still can't see it. What is a hen night? It's presume you're in America. It's the opposite of a stag do. You'll probably know. A bachelor party probably is, but for... What do you call it in America? Help me here, everyone. Did you use sunscreen? No, but it's overcast, so all good. It's actually getting a wee bit colder. Just around the corner from the end, it says. Right, we head up the Royal Mile. Why not? Let's go a wander up the Royal Mile. Bachelorette party. We never use the word bachelorette party here. It's the party you have before you get married. I went to the golf course for my stag do and I dressed in a skirt and a vest for the first 9 holes, and then on the second 9 holes I had to dress as a massive baby with a dummy or a pacifier. Someday. There is videos of it, but I will not be sharing. Faith Gonzalez says, nice haircut, Ben. Thank you, Faith. Thank you. Tina, thank you for the $28 super chat. Thank you for the tour. What a special way to start the Highland Show festivities with Bill Scott. Yeah, absolutely, and this is what it's all about. If you've never watched this before, we're at the Highland Show with 2 of our donkeys, and we're showing our donkeys. I'm going to be doing a live on Facebook later on and showing you everything that's going on, although it's starting to get late. But I will try my very best to get a live onto Facebook later on. I've still got to get back to the show somehow. Might have to Uber it. Get an Uber back to the showground. In fact, I need to even get back to my hotel. I've not even checked into the hotel. I've hit the ground running. I've done loads of content at the show already. Me and Connor are going to do loads of content when we get there too. And yeah, very much looking forward to it. Arthur's seat on the left hand side. It's a volcanic vent hole. What one is it? That one? No, that must be the seat there, surely. I can see people on top. In fact, there's people all along the top of that. You'll not be able to see it, but there's people all the way along. You see the wee tiny figures all along the top of this. Alright, so that's that's Arthur's seat. Could do grab a wee something to eat while we're on live as well. Can I not get a tram out? I don't think so, because there was a connecting bus to the trams from the show, so I took that as a no. Took that as a no on that. What did that say? Consul of America is on the left of the street. Round building on the left. National Toit, Robert Burns. Dumfries site. Robbie Burns is a Dumfries boy. Ayrshire and Dumfries, isn't it? World famous. Auld Lang Syne. I'm going to stick my zippy on here, it's not that warm. On your right, so Old Royal High School, which doesn't mean anything because you're staring at me. Oh no, you can't see it. Oh, I'm missing the view. Look at that for a view over Edinburgh. Amazing. Stunning. What did that say? You get 98 bus from Assembly Rooms on George Street to Eastgate. Or you can take the airport bus from Waverley Bridge. I'll just get an Uber, I think. That saves any hassle. To the gates of the Highland. Although, how am I going to get in? Because the showground will be shut. Pass. Building on the left is built on the site of where the jails used to be. Architectural, statecraft, health, agricultural, fisheries, must be a government building, that one. Oh yeah, it's got the government stamp engraved on the front, I think. There's so many people watching, nearly 3,000 people watching as we're heading around Edinburgh. Awesome. Remember and subscribe on YouTube, guys. Love. Yes, here we go. We'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. And we're heading up the Royal Mile now. That was excellent. Loved it. This is where we started. Right, we're going up the Royal Mile. We're going to see what we can see around the castle. Hold on till I put my jumper on. It's a 20th anniversary actually. It's not a Winnie. If you want the Farmer Ben 20th anniversary, check out the website. Right. Not forgot anything, I don't think. Put these away now. Okay. Trousers up. Off we go. Double check. Double check. Left nothing. Wallet, keys, phone, gimbal, GoPro. Good to go. Good to go. And in there. Thanks very much, that was great, cheers. Okay. Right. Off we go again, nice to stretch the legs. Back down towards here, turn left and we are up the Royal Mile. We're going to find a piper, we're going to give him a tip from Dulscone. Say good work, standing out there. Princess Street Sweets. That does not look like somewhere that we can afford right now. Please check in your hotels, you may resell it. Nah, not resell it, nah, I'll be all good. We're fine, we're fine. Is everyone saying hi, Craig? Is Craig on here? Craig? Craig, looking for you. Looking for you. Craig? Just Craig? Hey, just Craig. Craig? Craig? Looking for Craigs. Well, I'm walking, talking, looking through. And Valton, thank you for the super chat. Right, heading up there and we're taking a left. Ah, just Craig is here. Hi Craig, thanks for tuning in. Right, I'm pretty sure I just got bit just below by something just below the right butt cheek. However, you will not hear me complaining. But I will tell you, it's very itchy. Right, let's go. Right, we're going at a heck of a pace here as we carry on our Edinburgh tour. Turn left. I'm wearing the 20th anniversary Zippy today too, Marilyn says. Amazing, Marilyn. Marilyn, I think you are our best customer on our online store. Everyone's just going here, just going for it as well. I'm trusting this woman. Oh, yeah, trust her, trust her. She doesn't know so many people are walking behind her. Right. Left, sharp left. So sorry, bob and weave. Off I go. Right. Oh, there's a wee singer in there. What's that bit? Prince. Chloroform in there. Chloroform, which was the first form of pain relief, I think it was saying. Okay. Just Craig, how is Finn feeling? His wee boy wasn't well today. Hope he's feeling a lot better. Thanks for all the super chats coming through, guys. Fee's watching too. Kimberly Stade, thank you for the super chat. Love the tour. Can't wait till the Highland show. What's Fee saying? Fee is on there. Just says hi Fiona Best. I thought she was going to come in with a jibe at me there. I'm always on guard. I'm always on guard. Right, here's the Hilton up here. Beats my travel lodge. Should have stayed in the centre really, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. But good luck getting a hotel room. It's very handy to be at the show though. Like tomorrow morning, and then the next morning I need to be right at the show. Be up early those mornings. Poor first meal at the show, to be honest. It was alright, tasted okay. Had just a cheeseburger and chips. It was alright. You know, what else do you get? I was starving, I was starting to get a sore head, so I was like, right, I'll load up before heading out on the tour. So it was alright. I didn't actually even eat most of the chips. There were those ones that kind of takes a bit of eating. You know, they kind of all go dry. You feel like you can't actually swallow them. That's what kind of was. Bread meets bread, excellent. Like one of them. I'm going to see if I can find a Five Guys. That'd be pretty good. World War I monument, maybe? I'm going to say, don't know. Statue? Not a monument, statue. That Leonardo Royal Hotel is awful. Look how terrible that one is over there. Ugh. Yuck, as Florence would say. Of all the architecture. Update on the heat situation. Now I've got off the bus. Feeling the heat again. I might take this GoPro off. I feel like it's right for the taking here. It is screwed on, but at the same time, I don't want to be walking around with more equipment on show as I need to. The Grand Cafe. If you're wanting your dinner at the Grand Cafe, that's what's on there. A Jerusalem artichoke, fennel and mushroom hot pot. Keep moving from that. That is not a farmer meal. Sure, it suits some palates, but not for me. Right, I need to switch this bag around and get the GoPro into it. I've actually got a wee bottle of water here as well, a cheeky bottle of water. Excuse the camera work till I get this sorted. 2 seconds till I do the bag up. Right, we're good to go. Wee bottle of water. Want a Hey Jimmy hat as well. In fact, you know what I was going to do? I was going to buy half dozen Hey Jimmy hats and then send them off as a prize all around the world. We'll do something like that. Don't know if they'll do a Hey Jimmy hat. I'll get something. Hi Farmer Ben Shell says hi. Come and say hello in the chat, everyone who's watching. Right, okay. The Inn on the Mile, along here. Now, I had a moment here on a night out, and I'll show you what happened. And it was very funny. Here's the Royal Mile, right, we're on it. Right, look how busy it is up here. So busy. So we were at a cash line up here on a night out. And we're at Joe Feet. I think it was probably Highland Show time because we're coming up and doing the Highland, going around the Highland Show on the Sunday. We came on the Saturday night and had a night out. This is probably like 1 in the morning. And we're standing at a cash line. And there's a guy in front of us. No, it was a girl in front of us. Very, very, very quiet. Keeping herself to herself. But anyway, she got cash out. And she left the receipt in the machine. So you know sometimes you can get a balance report on the machine. I don't know why you'd want that now, online banking, but you can get a balance mini statement that comes out. Well, she'd got one and then left it in the machine. And the girl who went behind her, who was of course half cut, she was well worse for wear, was like, sorry, you've been really nice. Sorry, you've left your receipt there. And then she looked at it and she's like, wow, you have a lot of money. So I can't even remember how much it was that was in it, but I think she'd done it on purpose. I think it was a wee a ploy, so she could kind of get some attention for having some money. Had dinner here, filling station. There's a wee Italian down here as well. Had dinner in there. Lovely, very good. England score, full time, 1-1. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh hey. Get the pose going, get the pose. Pose it up. Taking on some waters, we're heading up here. She's posing. Look at it. I mean, it's a great photo to be fair. Look at this for a photo here. Check out that for a view. It's good, isn't it? This girl must be singing, I think. Laura Silverstone. There you go. Laura, give you a wee push. She's not got her on there to go and follow. If she had a wee there for social media, I could have said. There's Adam Smith with an unfortunate seagull on his head up here. Is the statue, Adam Smith. Whoa. Right, what have we got around here? Let's have a wee look. Body art. Should I go and get some body art? 10-day tattoo. Getting some attention. Guinness World Record, Elaine Davidson for 17,000 piercings. She officially has 17,000 more than I have. Okay, heading on towards the castle. Everyone's very chilled in Edinburgh tonight, sitting outside the restaurant. It's nice to see them nice and busy. Although not as busy as I thought they would be. What time are we at? It's 7:10. Bang on time for it. Thursday night. Everyone's out on a Thursday night, surely. There's St Giles Cathedral there from the... Is it? Yeah, pretty sure it is. I think that's what it said in the door. Oh, here we go. Who is it? Let's sound the piper. I can hear them. Getting them fired up. Royal Mile whiskies in there. Worldwide shipping. House of Edinburgh. Nice tartan scarf. Here he is, young man. He's got the foot tap going, okay? Always watch a piper, always have the foot tap going. We'll watch him for a second. Nice and smart in the kilt. Anne-Marie says we went to see the Queen Lane State, Edinburgh done her proud. I have no doubt they did. Scotland would have done her proud. Right, let's get the wallet. Everyone's been kind enough to send in some super chats, so we'll give them a decent. See if there's anyone further up. We can give someone else something. Go in and give them a wee something. Give them a wee 20 quid. Gives a wee nod, appreciation.
Being the only thing worse than being talked about.
That'll be a big donation for them, so we're pretty happy with that. Or a tip. It's not a donation, it's a tip. Forward. That guy's standing right behind my bag, which I don't like. I'm going to spin it around. I hate when folk do that, stand right behind you. Especially when I've got so much in my bag. I'll get another piper up the top. Just waiting for this wee green man to come. Ready. I don't know the song, I don't know what he's playing on that one. My father-in-law's a piper, but I don't know what that one is. There you go. Hope he goes and gets that 20 quid for someone's snatch, is it? Just having a wee breather, quite right. Oh no, that guy's dog, that homeless guy's dog is trying to attack someone else. He just grabs it and hauls it into him. Right, what have we got here? Oh, hey Jimmy hat. That's what I was looking for. Hilarious. Don't get me wrong, it's not good quality. What have we got here? 3 for a tenner. Need Edinburgh ones, surely. Surely we need Edinburgh ones. We'll come back down and get some of them, eh? Scotland hats. Have to get something. We'll get something. Till Scotland commemoration. There's a ghost tour. I love their bus. I think it's so hilarious. What we've got over in Clanton, Scotland. That's a wee look across there. Why is everyone standing on the side? I just feel like, oh, that's why, because it's a road. That's why. Just because you got a camera then doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. I wondered why everyone was standing on the side. I was like, what's going on here? There's nobody going up there. Turns out they were. Scotland rugby tops. We've got in there wee hanging cows, postcards, kilt. Buy a full kilt. Someone has seen it asking, do I have a kilt? I don't have a kilt. This is the dog, that homeless guy's dog was trying to attack. Look at their lamps. Awesome. See what they've got in there. There's the tweed scarves. Luxury scarves in there. Old Edinburgh. Are we on the? Is this the summer solstice today? Longest day of the year. Look how busy the whiskey shops are. Edinburgh Cashmere. Just seeing what they've got, see what everyone's got. My goodness. That lady's getting married. No, sorry, I was just... is that lady just got married?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
No way. Wow, awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
There's actually another couple around the corner that are just coming up. Who
Wow!
got married, yeah.
What's going on today? Yeah, it is a busy day. Have a good one. What a lovely man. He was on the phone, I wasn't even talking to him, but he stopped to say hello. That was nice of him, wasn't it? Did you see that lady got married? Look, see her in her wedding dress. Yeah, summer solstice today is. Look at her. How bizarre. You must be the photographer, I think. He had like a wee Polaroid. On the go, right. Okay. Right, getting quiet up here towards the castle. I don't think we're going to be able to get in towards anything tonight because they're going to be building the tattoo. So we're not going to be able to do anything around about there. This is where Queen Elizabeth II was laying state in 2022. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Sorry, guys. A wee bit zoomed in. Lots of Americans. Jolly's close. Look how old that is down there. Terry says, hi, Farm Brian, just joined in. Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining us. We're on the way. Set a course for a naval spectacular. Edinburgh Tattoo. If you've never been to the tattoo before, I could not recommend it more. It is amazing. World of Illusions in there. Been there before? Hi there, same as us. So the World of Illusions, this is actually who beat us in the final of the Thistle Awards. We have this too. We have a 5-star Visit Scotland award too. So we're very fortunate to have that because, as you can see, in the middle of Edinburgh, with hundreds of thousands of people coming in every day, all the funding in the world, they've got a 5-star and we've matched them as well. So that's high praise indeed. The whisky experience, Scottish whisky experience up there, I'm sure that would tickle a lot of people's fancy. And this is where the tattoo goes on. Absolutely brilliant. Tattoo is absolutely brilliant. There's a nice set of stairs there for anyone who's interested in a set of stairs, but this is where it all goes on. So it doesn't always look like this, obviously. This is all the seating around about here, and this is a parade square round on the bottom. If you've never seen the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo, then you can see it on YouTube in different places, but it's spectacular. It's amazing. I've been to it 3 times now. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. So, let's head back down. So the castle's right in there. So we can't get in there, unfortunately. Or can I? I'm going to try. Oh no, it's shut. Last entry, 5 o'clock. Yeah, no, it's shut. Boo! Do they not know who we are, guys? Do they not know who we are? You could let us in. Fascinating facts on those, on the Edinburgh bus tour though. Fascinating. Are you a whiskey man, Ben? Absolutely not. That's heartburn city for me. Absolutely not. Keep me away from the stuff. Right, let's head down here. There's some more Americans behind us have been on the whiskey tour. Edinburgh's, I mean, it's the tourist capital of Scotland, has to be. So you tend to find it's the same as any capital city like London. There's more tourists like me here than there is natives. Actually, people who live in Edinburgh probably aren't going to be around here. Simple as that. This is the tourist area, and then all the actually, what do you call an Edinburgh person? Someone native to Edinburgh. What do you call them? Edinburgher. All the Edinburghers are going to be out and about. Right. Out with the city centre, I mean, along here. That guy had a magnificent beard. Okay, right, where will we head? We'll head down and get a few wee bits and bobs that we can do for a commemoration live, because it's been a pretty special live, we're not going to do very often. Let's go down and see what we can get. What's in there? Scottish sweets and treats. What can we get in here? Sorry, are you just closing?
In 5 minutes.
Oh, in 5 minutes, okay. Okay, right, what will we do? We'll get a couple of scarves. A few bits of tablet.
Sorry?
No, it's alright, I'm talking to the stream, sorry.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Right, let's get 3 of these. Let's get 3 of these. Castle. Now get how much of these? Get a few of them. And then we'll get 2 of them. Can I take all of those, please?
Would you like the bag for 30 pence as well?
Yes, please. Have a look and see what's around. Pretty cool. Got a wee selection that we'll do a wee competition for.
Paying by card, yeah?
Yeah, card please. Oh. You manage okay?
And that's £50 here. Perfect.
Okay, all good.
Anything else as well?
Yeah, receipt please would be great. Just put it in the bag for me. Don't mind.
There we go.
That's great. Thanks so much. See you later. Have a good day. Right, we've got our wee selection of Edinburgh things that we can send out to some lucky viewers from what we've got on the stream. Just a wee selection, but it's always nice to do a wee bit. Right, we didn't find another Piper up there, which I found a little bit bizarre. Here's more bus tours, Ghostbusters. And yeah, I think we're coming to the end of our tour. Thank you everyone for joining us. We have done the castle, unfortunately couldn't get in, too late. But we have done the castle, we have been up and down the Royal Mile. We've done a bus tour, we've been on Princes Street. We've done a fair bit. We have definitely done a fair bit. I hope you've enjoyed it. I see so many lovely comments. Thanks everyone for all your comments that are coming through. 2,500 people joining us on YouTube. If you can remember to subscribe, hit a wee like in the stream as well. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. So see you all on Facebook, hopefully later on if I don't run out of time. If you're not in the supporters group, I will update everyone on the supporters group about what is going on. If I've got time to go out and get Muddy Buddy and Willow run out in the parade ring. So yeah, I will let you know about what's going on depending what time I can get back to the showground. So from Farmer Ben in Edinburgh City Centre, we'll see you all on the next one. Thanks guys, bye bye. What a way to end. What a way to end. There you go, that's how you do it.